What's ham? What's ham? What's ham? Real Troy Double O, aka Hollywood Yells, man. Hollywood Yeller. We back for another episode of Hollywood Set Tripping on this day. Now today is a big part of history. On this day, November 11th, 1831, the great Nat Turner was executed in Cortland, VA. Nat Turner was born October 2nd in 1880 in Southampton County, Virginia. He was born into slavery. His mother was a slave. They really don't talk too much about his father, you know. And he got the slave last name, the Turner, because they slave owner, they came from a Turner. Benjamin Turner, most of Americans, African Americans have slave owner names unless they changed them. If you ever notice, there's only a few last names. It's Davises, Johnsons, and Turners, and all that shit, Smiths, and all that other shit that's going on. And from the stories, they say they said since he was a child, he was prophetic, always seeming like he was aware of what's coming. He knew how to read, write, taught himself how to read, write. Shit, smarter than half of the goddamn slave owners since a youngster. He got into the Bible. They gave him that Bible. He turned into a preacher. After they gave him that Bible, he started preaching all the slaves and, going around preaching. A lot of slave owners didn't like that, but a lot of them took him in. History saying 1825, he really began talking about killing the motherfuckers. He starts talking about his rebellion and said he was chosen by God to lead his people out of this bullshit. On August 21st, 1831, Nat Turner and a few of his trusted comrades got together and they went on a spree. They went house to house, killing every slave master and family they can find. All of them crazy motherfuckers. They went house to house, letting them know how I feel. We not taking this shit no more. But the rebellion didn't last long. It only lasted a few days. It only lasted 2 days because shit, it was outnumbered to begin with, and they didn't have no guns. They only had knives, hatchets, stuff like that. Hold on, let me take that back. They did have guns, but it was guns that they got from the slave masters and people they killed, They ain't have enough firepower. They ain't have no real firepower. You feel me? They ain't had that rebel and all that firepower. They just had the little guns that they were stealing on their way from the slave masters and the people they was killing. And they fighting against hundreds of people with guns. Just imagine if they had firepower and everybody stuck together. Because there's a lot of people that they were scared. They was out there. They wanted to stand a master. Like, you going out there, master go get you. You go save me. They were scared of master. That said, fuck master. I ain't got no motherfucking master. God is my master. So they was defeated because everybody got together. All the whites got together around and they defeated them. And you already know they was already torturing us. But after that, they tortured, executed everybody that they caught that had something to do with that. They tortured and executed every last one of them. Cut their heads off. They was leaving their heads around for other slaves and stuff to see, like, yeah, I wish y'all would try this. See what happened to the last ones that did this. See what happened to the last ones. And but Nat escaped. Nat Turner escaped. He didn't get caught until October 30th. He told his story. He told his story. He told what happened. He ain't feel no guilt for what he did. You know, he felt what he did was right. And he told his story, why he did it, how many they killed, where they was, what they ran through. But you know, he was found guilty. He was hung. And after the hanging, they just, man, they skinned his body, chopped it up in pieces. Man, them people vicious. They melted him down parts, drunk his blood, ate him, just all type of savage ass shit. You know, because you know his bones. There's people that got his bones right now. You know, the skull. I think they gave the skull to the family not too long ago. But yeah, that shit is. You know, they end up doing that movie, the Birth of a Nation with Nat Turner. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Same old slave movie, you ask me. But it was cool. I don't really be into all the slave movies and all that shit. Until next time, Hollywood yells, Hollywood set tripping, and we out.